Today we're introducing two brand new products by PTO Link, the PTO Sling, which helps to support the weight of those heavy driveline shafts, and the PTO Align Spanner Wrench. This will help with the implements that are hard to rotate to complete the PTO connection, like with a large flexwing mower, which we'll be demonstrating in this video. These innovative and assistive products make a very difficult task more doable, especially when connecting those implements, as you will see, and they will help with yours too. Let's start with installing the PTO Sling. First, make sure the lift arms are in the raised position at or above the level of the PTO. After removing the sling from the provided storage canvas bag, route the sling under the driveline shaft. Then connect to both lift arms by wrapping the ends around the top and then connecting the hooks to the corresponding hook plates. Then adjust the pull loop ends to remove the slack and to create the proper lifted height of the shaft to the tractor's PTO. Slight adjustments up and down can be made as needed with the heavy-duty cam buckles. Center the shaft on the cradle's plastic inserts to help with the sliding forward. If the tractor's PTO does not freewheel or has limited rotation like this tractor, you can use the PTO Align Wrench to easily make the rotation, even with this 15-foot flexwing mower with 3 gearboxes. Once you're fully connected, just remove and stow the PTO Sling and the PTO Align Wrench back in the same canvas bag. The PTO Align Wrench is designed with precise bends to fit inside those tight spaces to connect to the 540 RPM spline area on the implement coupler and fits nicely so that it has clearance around the lift arms, the PTO shield, and the drawbar. The PTO Align Wrench is sold separately. Now let's look at how to use the PTO Sling and the Align Wrench to support the heavy shaft during disconnection. All you need to do is now reattach this to your tractor. Goes on the lift arms, just like that. And we're going to do the other side as well. Make sure to route the sling under the shaft, not under the tongue. And we'll just go around here and collect that one, cinch it tight. And then we just want to pull the slack out. I try to do it as even as possible so it's right underneath that little thing. I don't want to really cinch it up. I don't want to put any pressure against this. I'm just holding it there so when it disconnects it doesn't drop too fast and I don't have to support it with my back. Let's uncouple the PTO Link using the PTO Align Wrench. I just remove that pin first. Remember, if you push it, lift a little bit up on the implement side, that pin will come right out. Sometimes you have to jiggle it because there's a little tension on there. It depends on how it gets stopped. Now we're going to pull back on the locking pin, which allows the couplers to rotate for uncoupling. We're going to take our handy dandy wrench here. We're going to lock it right onto that showing spline there. And then I could just rotate it. The arrow's going to show you which way to go. And the pin kind of stays open if it's up against the back side of the other plate. And watch how it uncouples. Now press the cam buckle levers to lower the heavy shaft. You can bump the lever to control the lowering increments. Remove the PTO Sling and stow it away in the sling canvas bag. A couple of important details about the products. The PTO Link can be used for driveline shafts on 3-point or pull-behind implements by attaching to the lift arms or to the top link. When connected, you can lift the shaft by pulling on the pull ends, as we've demonstrated, or hydraulically lifting the arms. It can be used with or without the PTO Link, but we prefer with the PTO Link so you get all the benefits of a much easier PTO connection. The PTO Align Wrench is specifically designed with angles, allowing it to be used on the PTO Link's male or implement coupler by connecting to the available spline area between the end of the implement receiver and the PTO Link coupler plate, as demonstrated. And also works great for the implements that are belt-driven, like a flail mower or finish mower, when you need that extra leverage. The wrench can also be used directly on the tractor's PTO spline, working inside the PTO shield to rotate that greasy PTO spline when connecting to an implement that does not yet have the PTO Link installed. Thank you for watching, and if you have questions regarding the PTO Sling or the PTO Align Spanner Wrench, feel free to give us a call at 833-444-5465. Happy PTO connecting. Some personal observations and challenges with this specific tractor and implement. In the video, we were using a 111 horsepower tractor with a 15-foot flexwing mower. And I'll be honest, this was the worst combination I have ever connected, mostly because it had very little rotation on the tractor side, which was not enough to complete the PTO Link connection, and the shaft was fairly new, which made the safety shields extra tight and therefore very difficult to slide either direction. And of course, rotating this size implement as my primary option in this case had enough challenges on its own. So using both of these new tools, I could lift and hold the shaft in place with the PTO Sling and then make my rotations for coupling and uncoupling with the PTO Align Wrench, which made it so much easier with my limited hand strength. I now understand why people tell me all the time that it usually takes 2 people to hook up these implements, but not anymore. Now one person can do the job with these 2 new products from PTO Link.